Welcome everyone to VPW here tonight on a great Friday night, 7 o'clock as usual. But we are going to have a very jam-packed show here. We got the Intercontinental Championship on the line, Brandon Alexander versus Roderick McGillicuddy, and later on we have the Open Challenge Championship. Not only that, we have the Cruiserweight Championship on the line, so lots of title changes on the possible uh, rise, I guess you could say. Just doing a little bit of stuff on Twitter real quick before I do anything else. Before I start this match, at least, I should say. Alright, now I'm getting on the Twitch app to make sure of chat-related things. I don't think anyone's here yet anyways, but that's not the matter at hand. Here we go. Brandon Alexander taking on Roderick McGillicuddy in our opening contest. Intercontinental Championship on the line.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Intercontinental Championship.
Brandon Alexander looking ready to take the championship, to take his first singles championship, I should say. Hello! This man has been waiting. He's been thriving on the mid-card level for this title. Yes, I'm okay. He's been dying to get an opportunity. Here's his opportunity. Roderick McGillicuddy in his first title defense here. Hello, Violet and Noxie. Hello to both of you. Yes, indeed it was. I only just recently started watching that show. And by recently, I mean today. That's why the show's 15 minutes late. But it's a really good show so far. I can't wait to see where Netflix goes with it, since they picked it up for another season, I think. But Roderick McGillicuddy here. I did say hello, Violet. What do you mean? Yeah. So I'm gonna catch up on season 1 through 4, and then I'll watch season 5. Roderick McGillicuddy, though, won this championship at Kingdom 2, defeating, I believe it was 4 other competitors, maybe 3. I think it was 3. It was 3.
Introducing the challenger.
We'll see. Oh, sorry, introductions.
Massachusetts, weighing in at 204 pounds, Brandon Alexander. Introducing the champion, from Montreal, Quebec, Canada.
Hello, Dan.
Weighing in at 214 pounds, he is the Intercontinental
Thank you
Champion.
for the follow. Much appreciated.
Rodriguez McGregor.
If this was me on Mixer, I would have said a few other things after that, which would have been, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome to the Vortex. But hello, Joey. Here we go. Match starts. Immediate super kick to the face. Big German suplex by Roderick McGillicuddy. Brandon working the arm here after that reversal. A bit of confusion, I'm assuming, there after going for something, was not able to get it. Big clothesline by Roderick, though. Brandon is not allowing him to get. Oh no, big power bomb. Oh, hello, and Amber, yeah, sorry. What? Brandon with an Irish whip to the ropes. Not going for a drop down, but a Hurricanrana with the roll up. Oh, big running knee strike. I wonder what he has in that knee pad, if it was able to knock a man down with one hit. Dropping him on that top rope. Now, look at how he has the hand over the face of Brandon when he goes for the pin. No sign of respect whatsoever between the two here. Just remember a couple weeks back, Brandon Alexander was on his way to the ring to face CJ Blunt and got attacked by Roderick, who used the championship as a weapon. So Roderick, as I stated before, is not here for respect. He's here for discipline. And we're going to see how much discipline he has to dish out as he goes and tangles the arm. And, oh, big arm breaker. Setting him up for possibly that Kimura lock. Brandon fighting back. Big enziguri. Kicking him in the back of the head. Brandon Alexander, double knees to the face. Taunting to the crowd just a little bit. Trying to get the momentum build up for himself. Now he's doing the people's elbow. Yeah, people's elbow. Taking some inspiration from The Rock here, but since he is our neighborhood Spider-Man, you know, he's probably taking some inspiration from Miles Morales with his electrifying moves. Rings of Saturn. Almost a web of moves there, you know what I mean? I'll stop with the Spider-Man related stuff now. Brandon gets caught. Again, the arm under attack. We know the Kimura lock is a devastating move, but when Roderick hits it, there's a lot at play there. Sending him into the corner. Double knees to the lower back, it looked like. Roderick went for a palm strike, but gets reversed. Irish whip into the corner by Brandon. Kicking the inner thigh there. A kick to a gut because of that one. Sends Roderick into the corner. Reversal by Roderick, getting the knees up. Oh! Brandon Alexander missing completely. But wait, Brandon is going for the GTS, possibly. Up he goes. No. Roderick getting the reversal. Sweeping the legs now, going and ground and pound there. What is he thinking here? Again, the arm being targeted. We know how easy it is for him to get a submission done and successfully win the match, but we need to see it with our own eyes, and I think he's going to give us this glimpse. Yes, the Kimura lock applied, but Brandon Alexander able to get out of it almost immediately, as if he's been watching Roderick's matches here. Big backbreaker. Spinner Rooney? Okay. Brandon, big forearm smash. Atomic drop. Double leg drop to the groin. Drop kick to the face. Brandon Alexander has got momentum on his side. Let's see where how he uses it. Roderick immediately reversing again. Sends Roderick into the corner again. Roderick reversing again. Big German suplex, sending Brandon Alexander into the corner almost. Here we go. That arm bar, knee bar combination. Let's see how effective this might be here. Brandon Alexander taps out. The damage on the arms was too much, and Brandon taps out. Look at that, just a sign early on where Brandon had a glimpse of hope. Dropped on the ropes there. Here's another sign of hope for Brandon. Oh, never mind. There's Brandon breaking out of that Kimura lock. And here's the finishing touch. There it is.
Here is your winner and still Intercontinental Champion, Rodriguez McGregor.
Indeed, but he didn't win with the Kimura lock. That's the thing. He used it to inflict more damage. Why did the screen just go black? Okay, that was just a technical glitch. That would have been really cool if something actually happened. On to our next matchup. Here we have Violet Edwards taking on Madison Miles. Violet Edwards been locked in kind of a feud late with Amber Baker, but tonight both are occupied, and we'll see how Violet Edwards fares against the former women's champion, Madison Miles. Let's get a little backstory for Violet Edwards real quick while she's making her entrance here. She made her debut and was successful, I believe. And then after that, she went on basically a losing streak until she just mysteriously came up missing. She was gone for a decent amount of time, and when she came back, she attacked Hallie Jones. Attacked Hallie Jones. Next thing you know, she's going after anyone and everyone who goes in her way, And now she seems to have aligned herself with Casey Blade, who is not on good terms with Amber Baker. So Violet, for some reason, is going after Amber Baker, who is supposed to be her friend. I believe she did, yes. But Violet here, people are calling her a backstabber after all the things she's done to Amber. But I don't think she sees it that way. Who's Alexa? Madison Miles, though,
And her
former
opponent, from
two-time
Provo
women's
City,
champion,
Madison
2 times women's
Miles.
intercontinental champion. But not only is she a 2-time women's intercontinental championship, let's just not forget that she was the first ever women's intercontinental champ and the last women's intercontinental champ. Taking the title off of Kairi Skies and immediately unifying it with the women's championship, which is currently held by Paulette Starr, who we will see probably defend it next week. The opponent for that is unsure, but we will see. And now the Hammerstein Ballroom is on fire. Here we go, Violet Edwards taking on Madison Miles. We'll see who the bigger woman is, I guess you could say. Let's see who has what it takes to go for the women's title down the line. Violet Edwards is, if my memory serves me correct, has not had a women's championship match in her entire run here, so has not had a single women's championship match in her run. I know she's had chances to be in the women's championship, but not actually have that match. Maybe tonight will be the deciding factor in that championship opportunity, considering she'd be beating a former women's champion who's on a roll. She's on a bit of a winning streak as well. So if she could take down Madison Miles, maybe she can get in that title picture for the next show. What is this? Oh, a leg break. What is your question? Violet sending her into the corner. Runs in, big knees to the turnbuckle because she missed. DDT again. Violet Edwards with a kick to the face. Now leaning her on the ropes and slingshotting her off. One. Only a 1 count off the pin. Not enough to take out Madison Miles, obviously. Big backstabber. That's only one step to her her finishing move there, which is the powerbomb lung blower. Again, only a 1 count. Drop kick to the shoulders. Now Violet about to get hit with that knee strike. We've seen Madison win matches with this before. Big knee to the face. But she's not done. She's going for the powerbomb lung blower. No, Violet reverses, sweeps the leg. Waking her up for a move of her own. The Edwards DDT. Center of the ring with a pin. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Violet Edwards dancing for some reason. This is not a moment to be dancing. This is a moment to be on the job. You should be trying to put Madison Miles out with any opportunity you have. Big forearm strike by Madison, but Violet blocking her second attempt. Drop kick to the knee. Big spine buster from Madison. Now she's doing a little taunting of her own. Big clothesline. A second one. A third. Violet sending her back into the corner. Kick to the leg and going for one to the torso, but gets reversed by Madison again. Violet with a boot to the face, though. Oh! Grabbing her by the hair. The ref has no problem with it, I guess. Oh no, Violet. Super kick! She hits a super kick, center of the ring. Ref. 1, 2, 3. Violet Edwards picking up the win with a super kick right on the mush. Knocking Madison Miles clean out. There you have it. There's an Edwards DDT. There's the setup to the end. And here it is, the super kick that ended it all.
Here is your winner, Demon Violet Edwards.
Violet Edwards, very pleased with the work she has done tonight. She should be. She just took out a former women's champion and a former contender for the women's championship. Let's see if Violet, let's see where Sean Alexander, I should say, puts Violet next week. But enough about Violet, more about her current rival, former friend Amber Baker, as Amber Baker takes on the newly crowned Open Challenge champion Brittany Blake. This is our first televised defense for the women, at least. The first defense was the last one was on Monday with Jacob Wells versus Ryan Rose. But Brittany Blake, after the show, smashed a glass vase across the back of the head of Jacob Wells and then took the title off of him. Now we have Amber Baker versus Brittany Blake for the Open Challenge Championship. Amber Baker was the first ever holder of the title. Let's see if she can win it for a second time. Also, welcome Justice Stone to the chat. Must be on lunch. Also, technically, this is the return of Brittany Blake, I should say. Last time she was seen, oddly enough, Violet Edwards was there too. Violet Edwards was the one who interrupted the match when Brittany Blake was facing Hallie Jones.
The following contest
So,
is scheduled for one
technically
fall
comes
and
full
is
circle.
for the Pro Wrestling Classic Championship.
Amber Baker, though, looking to make a statement as she wins the Open Challenge Championship here tonight. But that's just what she wants. Will she actually fulfill what she calls her chance here, her opportunity? I would have said fulfill her destiny, but that's not what she has in mind. I feel like she wants the Women's Championship to fulfill a destiny, if anything. But she is most definitely on the right path if she's winning this match. Jesus, Violet, you must be really far behind. Or is my stream just like slower? Brittany Blake, though, making her return here. Very different from last time we saw her. But a champion nonetheless. Let's see if she can keep the title around her waist.
Introducing the challenger from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Ace Amber Baker.
The Ace Amber Baker introduced first.
Introducing the champion from Atlanta, Georgia. She is the Pro Wrestling Classic Champion, Brittany Blake.
Brittany, though, let's see how she fares in her first match back. Spinning heel kick. Goes for a German suplex. Amber getting out of the German suplex, but sling blade by Brittany. Open Challenge Championship on the line, yes indeed. Reversal by Amber. Oh, hanging her out to dry. On Monday, though, we got to keep in mind Amber is on a bit of a winning streak in a way on her own. Was able to beat Casey Blade with a Sister Abigail. I'm sorry, I don't know what she calls it herself, but I call it a Sister Abigail. Onto a sledgehammer. Winning the match with that. A Dragon Sleeper. Brittany Blake with a big springboard Hurricanrana. What athleticism. Goes for the pin, only gets a 1 count. Big Dragon suplex. Brittany made a mistake of taunting as she went out to the ring. German suplex, only a 1 count. Punch to the back. Amber looking to inflict some damage here. Not able to get her to the other side of the ring in time. Brittany elbowing her in the gut, breaking her out. Elbow to the gut, not gut, sorry, knee. Double knees to the back. Amber making her way to the outside, but Brittany sends her back in. Brittany again with another gut wrench suplex. Now going after the head. Amber, big European uppercut to get out of whatever she was going for there. Sends her into the corner. Double knees to the back. Rolling her over now. What does she think? Oh, Brittany up to her feet. Big knee to the face. Amber lifting her up. What is this? Half and half suplex. Amber pulling her away from the ropes as she rolls over her and lifting her up with that air raid. Crash into a neck breaker. What does she have in store here? Big super kick. Goes for the pin. 1. Only a 1 count. Interesting. Amber waking her up. Maybe that Sister Abigail again. We could see her. No. Brittany looks to have gotten out of the way on that one. Brittany's sending her over the rope. Through the floor as well. Maybe she's thinking of a better way to win this match, maybe by count out. I mean, she doesn't have to win by pinfall to win this match. She is the champ. Oh, Amber smashing her head off the stairs there. Oh my God, drop toe hold on the stairs. A count of 5. Brittany not in any hurry. Amber sending Brittany back into the ring, goes back in as well. Punch to the back of the head. Brittany reverses. Brittany whips it, misses the enziguri. Catches the leg, sweep. Moonsault by Amber. Amber, reverse DDT. Goes for something, gets reversed, Russian leg sweep by Brittany. What is she thinking? What is she thinking? Oh, goes for the super kick, gets caught. Amber, big slap to the face. Setting Brittany over the ropes to the floor. Uselessly stomping on her on the outside and bringing her back in the ring. What is this now? What is she thinking? Oh, shit! Brittany Blake with a massive clothesline. Big super kick. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Amber managing to get out of that pin predicament there. Elbow to the forehead. Oh, here it is, the Sister Abigail. She hits it. Could be over. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Amber and Brittany both are managing to stay in this match surprisingly doing fairly well for herself in her first match back. Amber maybe second guessing herself after not being able to put her out. Big forearm strikes. Big sling blade to finish that off there for a second. Amber picking her back up. Going for something up on the shoulders. No, reversal execution. Brittany, we've seen it. We tried to see it earlier, I should say. Super kick into the pin. 1, 2, 3. Brittany Blake picking up a victory here tonight in her return. Not only that, but successfully defending the Open Challenge Championship. There's one sign of the title almost being changed. But no, here's where we see the difference maker. That DDT, we don't get to see it, but she did win the match with a super kick.
Here is your winner, and still Pro Wrestling Classic Champion, Brittany Blake.
There you have it, still your Open Challenge Champion. On to our next matchup, which is... yes, the debut of at least 3 of these people, I should say, are making their debut. Morgan Wolf making his return, I should say. But the British Invasion taking on Chaos Intent. We can clearly tell which one's which based off the shirt you pose there, but we know Morgan Wolf has some history here in VPW in our former days of Revolt. Former Intercontinental Champion. So let's see how on where he's joined by where these two could actually both these teams, whether they be separate or together in the other places, are partnered. Ring the Bell has almost all these men on their roster, and I do believe it's all of them, but I may be wrong. But all 4 of these men could possibly be seen on Ring the Bell Wrestling, which is Mondays and Thursdays. Please give them a watch. Speaking of that, Kyle Andrews was on last night's episode of Ring the Bell Wrestling where he was in a big six-man match. On that match, but we'll see how that fatigue from last night may play into the factors here. Maybe it might cause them to lose this match. I don't know. All I do know is that match was a wonderful one to see. But you could watch it probably on their YouTube channel, Twitch channel. It's still a VOD on there. And I was being told here in the chat, British Invasion are the first ever Ring the Bell tag team champs. So I'm sorry I forgot to mention that in the first place, but that's something that I was told ahead of time to keep in mind. These two are not just a randomly thrown together team. These two have tag team history. They have gold around their waist, or have had gold around their waist, and they have what it takes to take on the Blood Brothers down the line. For some reason, they're not coming out together. I guess the game decided not to do that for some reason. Oh, wait, no, it's just the entrance. My bad. Forgot the Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre entrance existed.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 474 pounds, Dan Masters and Morgan Wolf, the British Bulldogs.
British Invasion looking very ready tonight. There's quite a few Brits on our roster as of late. Justice Stone, our world champ, and the British Invasion here. So I wonder how long it's going to take for all the Brits to be holding the gold. I can't wait to see something like that happen here in VPW. I can't wait to see new champs of all kinds, to say the least. Cruiserweight title match after this, if I remember correctly. Daquan Shea getting his rematch clause. And here comes Chaos Intent. Kyle Andrews and Derek Baker. Sorry, I almost said Drake for some reason.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 440 pounds, the best, Derek Baker and Kyle Andrews.
Yes, it is. That's why JoJo announced it as Kyle Andrews. Yes, indeed, Chaos Intent represented tonight, not only with Chaos Intent here in this match, but Amber Baker earlier tonight. Well, just one match ago, I should have said, representing Chaos Intent as well. That's cool. Doesn't seem the British Invasion care too much about personal space here, as Dan Masters getting all up in the face of Derek Baker. Oh, and just as we should have guessed, these two are the first two in the match. Big backbreaker over the knee. Now ground and pound. Dan Masters, though, we have on VPW, we don't know much about him, so if we could get some insight on him, so we have a little more to talk about here. Let's get some interesting thoughts from the brain himself. Maybe down the line we could at least. But a leg sweep by Derek sends Dan back to the mat. But Dan with a European uppercut. Big fireman carry. Or a little fireman carry, I should say. Dan gets a snapmare for his troubles. Reversal. Reversal by Derek. Derek with a big gut wrench here. Turning him over. Dr. Bomb. The big old Dr. Bomb by Derek Baker. Stomping on the lower back. Now kicking him in the face. I don't know what everyone has against arms, but they're just going after the arms. Dan able to get out of that hold there, throws him into the corner. Looking for our first tag team move of the night. Yes, we are. Morgan Wolf and Dan Masters. Irish whip. Oh, spear and a clothesline. Morgan goes to pick Derek up, but Derek with a jawbreaker. Now Derek looking for a tag move, possibly with Kyle here. No, but sends him on the ropes rather. Yeah. Oh, big slingshot into the rope. Derek out of the ring, letting Kyle Andrews get some of the action here. And again, another arm move. Everyone seems to be going after the arms. Seems like our roster needs to, talk to each other backstage so they're not stealing each other's gimmicks. But whatever, that is for them to settle and not me. But Kyle blowing a kiss over to Derek, it looked like. That's kind of, I'm not going to talk too much about that. Morgan Wolf sends Kyle to the apron. What's this? Spike DDT, dropping him on his head. What's this? Now dragging him away from the ropes, pulling him in the middle. We've seen Justice Stone hit this. Morgan Wolf is a much bigger man than Justice Stone. Morgan Wolf looks like a fucking machine, to say the least. Big belly to belly by Kyle. Oh my God, what is this? Military press. Oh, spine buster. The strength on display by Morgan Wolf. British Invasion has one thing going for them, and that's Morgan Wolf with his size. A big backdrop suplex by Kyle. Looking to get some offense in here. Maybe try, oh, big Northern Lights suplex. One. Only a 1 count. Would anyone be surprised at this point if they went after the arms? Kyle sending Morgan to the corner. Gets the tag. Up into a suplex. Powerbomb, I believe this is their finish. With the pin combo. Dan Masters literally throwing his body across the ring to get the pin broken up. Kyle Andrews taken out. Dan gets to the outside. Morgan Wolf fighting back now. Oh, big elbow to the face. Morgan still fighting back though. Big spear from out of nowhere, honestly. Big cutter rolling into a sleeper. But Derek able to break out of it. Derek sent him into the corner. Oh, forearm strikes to the face. Going to the top rope. What is he thinking? A moonsault, but no. Oh, he still hits it. Oh, the ref taken out by Dan when he goes to break up the pin. A lot of miscommunications going on over there, though. Seems that Derek is confused about what's going on now. Morgan Wolf is laid out, but Derek doesn't know what to do. Seems as if we're at a standstill, but Morgan back up to his feet. Oh, cutter! Cutter! Not able to get to the pin on time. Oh, miscommunication as Dan gets punched in the face by Morgan. Kyle is distracted. RKO. Breaking up the pin just barely there. Morgan Wolf does a moonsault. Or a backflip, I should say. Big clothesline. And a second one. Duck under. Big power slam. Derek's fighting back now. Sends him into the corner. Tag made. Here it is, the suplex powerbomb combination. Could win it. With the pin combo. 1, 2. A kick out at 2, but Dan tried to break it. Was not successful in the break, but still a kick out nonetheless. Dan rolling out of the ring. Morgan Wolf in a dangerous spot here. He has no one to help him out here if he was to get pinned. Sweeping the leg. Oh, big belly to belly by Kyle, using the momentum against him there. Pin 1, 2. Elbows to the top of the head. by Kyle, keeping the big man down. A very wise decision. Oh, rake of the eyes. Goes to sweep the leg, but gets sweeped himself. An ankle lock now. The ref looks to have been blocking the ropes here, but Morgan able to break out of the ankle lock nonetheless. Morgan sends him into the corner. Oh my God, what a DDT. Dan Masters back up to his feet finally on the apron. Can possibly help his partner here. Knee to the face. Elbow to the knee. Sends him to the other corner now. Morgan finally able to fight out of it. Morgan lifting him up. Big spine buster. Morgan's not doing the thing that he should be doing, which is tagging out. He's taking a lot of damage, but he's trying to get Kyle away from his corner there. Trying to keep him on his side of the ring. Cutting off the ring. That's tag team championship logic there. The way to win a tag match is by cutting the ring off and keeping your opponent isolated from his tag partner. But Dan not exactly keeping up to that, dragging him closer to his partner, but he's working the leg here. Has an ankle hold here. What is he thinking? He's firing himself up here a little bit. Northern Lights suplex by Dan now. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Derek slowly getting in the ring. May have caught the attention of the wrong person here. No, I don't know what's going on. Dan may have been a little bit too concerned with the wrong thing, I guess. Oh, a slap to the back. Big forearm strikes. Bouncing off the middle rope. Dan in a bad spot. Bulldog. What is this? Big Impaler DDT. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Derek Baker not even coming in for the save, and he was right there. Derek Baker not even trying to help Kyle Andrews get out of that pinfall.
Here are your winners, Dan Masters and Morgan Wolf, the British Bulldogs.
British Invasion managing to pick up the win there. Don't be annoying. I don't give warnings to people who are being douches, so. All right, Dan. Here we go. Cruiserweight title on the line. Jaquan Shea looking to win it back.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Cruiserweight Championship.
Jaquan Shea looking to make an impression again as he tries to become a two-time Cruiserweight champion. Byron, though, is the only two-time at the moment. Maybe things will change here. Great. Nice to see someone's desperate for attention at least, right? Here we go, the Cruiserweight title. And intros here being made.
Illinois, weighing in at 204 pounds, the show, Jacqueline Shaw.
Jaquan Shea looking fired up.
Making his way to the ring from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 205 pounds, he is the Cruiserweight Champion, Byron the Legend X.
Nice lock up center of the ring. Getting a hammer lock on Byron, center of the ring. Just shoving him off. Going for a rear waist lock, but gets reversed. Elbow to the face. Lock up again. Byron now getting the upper hand with the rear waist lock. Now a nice arm drag by Jaquan. Harsh whipping in the corner. Byron with a knee to the gut. Now doing a little bit of a technical move here as he puts some strain on the shoulders, rolls him up. One, only a 1 count. Dark Matter, flatliner. Double knees to the back. Byron able to get away from that grapple there. Irish whip into the corner. Regal Plex, dropping him on his head. Now Byron goes up to the middle rope. Oh, missing the moonsault. Roll up attempt by Jaquan Shea. 1, 2, not even a 2. It was almost a 2. Again, rolling him up. 1, 2. This time he gets the 2. Okay, so I think the game's glitched. If he does it again. Okay. Irish whip into the corner by Jaquan Shea. Missing the crossbody. German suplex onto the ropes, but not able to get the pin due to being in the ropes still. Here we go, brainbuster on the knee. Waking him up. We're gonna have a submission victory possibly here. Dropping him down into the rear naked choke. And Jaquan Shea taps out almost immediately. Byron is on a roll. As you can see there, Jaquan Shea may have been knocked a little bit loopy after landing on the ropes there. And then his head.
Here is your winner, and still Cruiserweight Champion, Byron.
Still your Cruiserweight Champion, yes, Byron.
X.
He had no choice but to tap after the multiple encounters with head trauma there. And on to our main event, I believe. Yes, Scott Osborne taking on Justice Stone. Noxie, I'm going to need you to keep an eye on chat. It appears that someone got butthurt that I won't accept his open challenge and is now trying to troll my chat. So. And if I have my, if I have it under good, I have it under good reason to believe I know who is trying to be the troll, because I declined someone's challenge in a group chat, and I mysteriously get an open challenge in my stream chat. So I think I have a good idea who it is.
Weighing in at 200 210 pounds, Scott Osborne. And his opponent, from Manchester, England, weighing in at 231 pounds, the world champion, Justice Stone.
World champ Justice Stone making his way to the ring, taking on Scott Osborne of the Prestige. The Prestige members requested this matchup after pinning Justice Stone in a 3-on-1 handicap match. Not a championship match at all, but they requested a 1-on-1 between Scott and Justice to see if Scott Osborne can beat the world champ. And if he does, what does that mean? Sorry, I'm being a little bit silent here. Justice Stone with a big jawbreaker going for a clothesline reversal by Scott. Scott going for the kick to the gut. Big swinging kick to the back of the head. Big DDT by Justice Stone. A little bit of shades from Jacob Wells, I guess you could say. Jacob Wells on the last show winning his title match with the Raven Effect DDT. Big back elbow by Scott Osborne. Rolling him over, going for the pin. One. Only a 1 count. This match may show that Justice Stone is not so undefeatable as he may believe he is. But let's not forget the simple facts here that we have before our eyes. Justice Stone is the longest reigning VPW champion of all time with, I believe, a 77 or 78 day reign. I may be wrong, I may be just a couple days off, but last time I was informed it was 77 days as VPW champion. And he took on people such as Jacob Wells to win the title in the first place. He took on Benny Banks numerous times. He took on so many competitors for this title and was able to still keep it. I just want to know who's next. Who will be the next person to challenge for that title? Who will give him a real run for his money? Scott Osborne with the schoolboy kick to the chest. We've seen him do that before. Kicks the wind out of you, and now he's going for it. I believe it's the torture rack powerbomb. No, Justice Stone able to reverse. Knee to the face. Black Mass kick to the face. Justice Stone. Yes. 1, 2. Only a 2 count as Justice Stone hits the Black Mass. Yes, he did. Let's not forget Justice Stone took on the Ring the Bell World Champion in his debut. I believe it was his debut at least. And was able to defeat him with minor help from Sergio Peltier. But let's not talk about that. Let's talk about the fact that our world champion and VPW's world champion defeated the Ring the Bell Wrestling world champion. Let's not start a war by any means, but let's just put that out there. He was able to prove his dominance as a world champ, and he took on another world champ of another company and was able to win. Big drop kick by Scott on the outside. We're at a count of 5 though. Punch to the gut. Justice Stone, a man of honor, throwing his opponent back in the ring. Big forearm strike. A second one. Pele kick. Scott Osborne. Big European uppercut. Gut wrench suplex. A Stone arm drag, send him over the shoulder. But Scott going for the arm again, and with a big shoulder block takes him down to the mat, forcing him to retreat for the moment. Stone getting his bearings back again. Oh, big punches to the face. What's up? Stone completely whiffs it. Completely whiffs another big move. Punch to the face. All right. Knocking him down to the mat. Pulling him away from the ropes. Goes for the pin. 1. Only a 1 count. Stone in a bad spot yet again as Scott Osborne going for that torture rack powerbomb. Yes, he gets him up. Will he win off of it? Torture rack into the powerbomb. He hits the pin. 1, 2, 3. Scott Osborne again able to pin our world champion. Some replays here as Justice Stone didn't go down easy, but he must be fatigued by all means necessary. He has not had an easy run. He's been in multiple, one handicap match recently. He's been touring the world, proving himself as a champion. So he's been having a rough time as of late, but Scott Osborne does not care one bit. He has just beat the world champion in his mind for the second time now. There you have it, folks. That's our show. We'll see you on the flip side. Keep an eye on Twitter, though, for any updates in the Open Challenge Championship, though.